We are here at the 2025 Digital Citizenship Symposium, where we are inviting secondary students and educators to talk about digital citizenship with a special focus this year on AI companions.
Today we have 5 locations across the state, all connected via Zoom. Our morning revolved around a case study using a companion for elderly adults called LEQ. Our speaker today is Dr. Kristen Mattson, and she is joining us via Zoom from Illinois.
It's so fun to see all of you. A long time ago, digital citizenship was really just about making sure that you were safe online. And now we're kind of in this really weird new space where we're trying to decide how we feel about talking to strangers in the form of robots. Today's digital citizens have to be more than just users of technology. We have to be able to think about the pros and the cons. We're gonna look at some privacy and safety pieces. We're gonna think about how a tool like LEQ might impact relationships. We're gonna think about some of those ethical pieces. And I wanna talk a little bit about the idea of reality.
Today we're talking about digital companionship in the AI world. And then we get into the literacy part of that, and that is being able to justify or to balance or to find the evidence that backs up how it might be helpful, but also how it might be detrimental. And that's really important right now as we're educating kids across the United States and across Nebraska about that literacy piece, is not just how we use it, but is it okay to use it that way?
This goes back to any type of education where it's not teaching kids what to think, it's teaching them how to think.
Each school is in a different breakout table, and the schools will listen to the main speaker on the Zoom, and then each school has their own separate conversations about the topics that are presented to us.
There are a lot of concerns around AI companions, some of the same ones that you all brought up. And the fact is, this is such a new technology that there's not a lot of research out there yet that talks about if these tools are going to be helpful or if they're going to end up being really harmful.
We know that students are using different types of AI tools, and so there's just a growing need to teach students AI literacy and discussing how to use it safely and navigating it responsibly. We recognize that there are several benefits to using AI, both for teaching and learning, but we need to take a slow, cautious approach in recognizing that there are a lot of downsides as well.
AI literacy to me is looking at both the good and the bad, the source that's posing that information, what's their ultimate objective, what's their ulterior motive, what's the purpose, are they trying to sell me something, are they trying to convince me to do something that may not necessarily be in my best interests.
The Digital Citizenship Symposium is for these smaller groups to get some information, take it back and reinforce it in their school community and their communities as a whole. The second half of the day, the students are working in their teams on a project to take back to schools to share with their classmates.
We're doing a poster and we're talking about the drawbacks and benefits of AI if you're isolated. And AI can cause a false sense of reality because it'll tell you all the good things, but in the real world, it's not like that. And you don't want to get too involved with it. You still want there to be like an outside world.
Digital citizenship means to me like the responsibilities and the rights that you have that come with technology and how to use it.
I think AI chatbot friends can kind of be both. They can be the little support when you need them to be, but if you rely on them too much, it can become like something that cannot be as good. We won't always be cooped up in our room on a computer, and so when we're out in public, it's very important to know how to socialize.
I feel like it's helping me and like the rest of us think more deeper into it and like think what are the negative and the positive features about it.
I personally think they take away from relationships because instead of talking to like your friends that say, come over, do you want to hang out? You're just going on your computer and sitting there for 30 minutes instead of you could be going around the neighborhood with your friends and having physical activity.
This conference has just made me think more about how useful AI can be. Potential downsides to AI is it doesn't challenge us, doesn't make us think. That's where complacency sets in, I think. It's an exciting opportunity that we get to pioneer through, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
The students that I'm working with and in conversation today are very aware of some of the dangers of using chatbots. As they have watched and seen some of the examples we've looked at today, they are very savvy about some of the concerns that we have, and I actually feel more assured that they will be more aware of how to use it as a tool and develop fewer parasocial relationships.
This is a statewide collaboration. The planning committee puts in a lot of work for these schools to be able to do this. It's wonderful to be a part of something like this.